was there? Just what went into calling that particular play?
Yeah, I just thought, again, we've talked about this a lot, the number one focus there was protection, and so we just knew we wanted to make sure we protected our edges, had a shot. Again, it looked like a man situation, and it's a throw those two have probably made on their own a lot, and we're super blessed that he made that play.
Barron had gotten the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty not long before that. What does it say about him to come back and make that play?
I think the whole offense, you talk about grit, and I think that's the biggest thing. It's just we knew we've been battle tested, right? I mean, you look at it, and these first 4 or 5 weeks maybe haven't felt exactly how you want it to feel, but you play the number 1 team in the country, you play the number 5 team in the country, and when all said and done, that South Carolina defense is as talented as we've seen. So, again, I think all those factors in the crazy world of college football, stay the course, finish the game exactly how we intended, and I think that was impressive for everybody.
Brock, what does it say, what does it say about Brock to 5 sacks, taking a beating in the run game, just kind of hang in there and make that throw late to kind of lead you all to a comeback victory?
That's who our quarterbacks got to be. You got to get things done. Sometimes not the prettiest ways, but we're going to have to run the quarterback. I think everybody knows that at this point. And again, just the toughness he's displayed from the day he's been here has been a trait that you either have it or you don't. And so we're super fortunate that he plays the game exactly how it's meant to be played, and nobody probably deserves that one as much as him.
Bush, it seems like since that South Carolina game, each week you've had to do some different things to move the ball. How much did you learn about this offense and what your identity needs to be, and how, like today it was Gavin versus handing it off to running backs, that you may change that?
Yeah, I think obviously, John, is our job, is just try to find out the best way for us to be successful. Again, going into this game, we knew it. We almost, didn't stick to it in that third quarter, but I think the time of possession was something like 22-8 against the number 1 offense in the country, and that was critical. Again, I think everybody wants to be in those situations where we're throwing it and scoring 50 and all those things, but first and foremost, we knew we had to control the clock against as talented of a team as that was, and we're extremely fortunate to get that one done.
Another 100-yard day for Dane. What's just clicking for him right now?
I just think, as we all know it, we've all been on teams, and when your best players are also your hardest workers, he's an impressive young man, as we know. And we have Tuesday practices are hard, Wednesday practices are hard. For you guys being there, you'll see a handful of guys that are still out there after the practice is done and working on their craft, and Dane's one of them. And so I just think it's a typical thing, man, of you put in that work, you practice, you make practice harder for yourself in the game, you start to reap those benefits.
What's the scene in the coach's box when that ball pops in the air on the last touchdown when you're not sure?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I went up, down about 17 times during the course of that game, and so look, we're super blessed that this week the ball bounced our way, and I hope myself and all of us can enjoy that one together. So.
How satisfying is it that after so much 3rd and 4th down talk on the 4th downs today, you got them all when you needed them?
Yeah, I think it was critical, and again, I wasn't necessarily sure that we hit them all, but it's kudos to coach and let us be aggressive in those situations, and again, big time players in those big time games, and so look, we knew it, whether it was a win, whether it was a loss, we are excited, to certainly have this next week, 10 days to focus on what we got to do to get better. This is a gritty group that's been tested, again, battle tested when you look across the country, and I'm fortunate for them to have been able to get this one and experience that, because we're going to be excited to get back to work on Monday.
Mark said that he felt like you were going to have to steal a possession or two to win this game, and so on that 4th down, there's still a lot of time on the clock. Did you feel like that moment you had to take a shot as opposed to something maybe just at the sticks or to keep the drive moving as you had been going?
Yeah, my gut was just, again, with how they played offensively, then on that last drive, we had to go do it, man. You know what I mean? To allow them to get the ball back and have a chance to go get a 1st down. It was just, again, as you guys know, man, sometimes you got about 7 seconds to make those decisions up there. And again, I'm fortunate it worked out how it did, because We know if it didn't, we'd be asking why we didn't put it back. So, but we've been through enough of that in the first couple of weeks, so super fortunate.
Coach, that an important play during the week you saw with Brock coming to Dane over the middle. You hit it many times in the first half especially.
Yeah, I think so. It's again, right now we're really thinking protection first with everything. And I really thought those guys did a much better job today in protection, in those play action situations, given Brock time. I think we've certainly self-scouted ourselves and you know, Coach Wolford's doing a great job of, hey, these are the best protections we have based off the hash to get the right guys, you know, where they need to be. And again, all those plays always start up front, and I'm proud of that group.
All right, thank you guys so much.